Live from the Talking Joe studios, it's Talking Joe.
You seem normal. GI Joe will return after these messages.
Talking Joe fans, I'm Mark, and this episode we will be digging inside Devil's Due Custom Bound Hardcover, Volume Number 2. Let's check it out.
Now back to GI Joe.
So let's dig on into the cover. I used Dave Dorman's issue number 1 cover. Dave Dorman having fine GI Joe caliber, working for Hasbro on some of their internal presentation art and so on. Did some nice cover work for Frontline. There's cover 3. Did some box art for some statues of Destro and Scarlet. So very, very nice cover image to use there. And on the back, I used the pencil prelim that I'd found online. Always interesting to see the process for creating a cover. There's the spine, GI Joe, Hammer and Jerwa, the creators, down at the bottom, always for me, and Devil's Due, the publisher, and Volume 2 up at the top there. So let's dig on into the inside. There's the custom contents page. This cover image was nice as it had lots of the various characters that were featured across the issues on the monitors. So I thought it was a good overarching image to use. There's some of the creators. So as you can see, there's typically fairly short arcs and a very easy one to map. Not too much crossover really with anything else, so very easy standalone bind. So digging on in, I used the trade for the first 4 issues just because I had it. Got it signed by Larry Hammer, a rollout roll call in the UK back in 2012. There you go, there's the signature up the top. I went for the trade, just because I had it in trade, and then it's a little bit easier to bind, but also had lots of nice extras in the back, so all of the variant covers, and also these are cool sort of script samples that were included in the back of the book, so nice to have. Then the next art had some very nice Tony Harris covers for it. It was a bit of a strange Joe series, about sort of a bit more supernatural than it would normally be, so but yeah, cool Tony Harris covers there. Possibly the highlight of the whole of the front line, to be honest. Check that out. There we go. And flipping through, what else are we going to get to? Naugahyde, not often featured. This is then the Brandon Jerwa arc towards the back. It was a Chuckles solo story featuring him in a way that hadn't really been done before, and that was a job that then got him the regular gig writing the main GI Joe book shortly after that arc concluded. Then I put in battle files at the back of the book. I'm just showing there the situation report, the letters page. It's nice to have that as part of the bound book, something that you wouldn't get just from having a normal trade paperback. So battle files there, didn't have anywhere especially else to put it, so because this was a fairly small volume, it fitted in nicely at the end. I would normally take off the hard card cover off of a trade when binding it, because it doesn't sit so nicely otherwise as you're flipping through the card, sort of creates a bit of a divide there. But something I've learned, and it's not something I do on my more recent trades. But there we go. That was Devil's Due Volume 2, which featured the Frontline issues. If you enjoyed that, then like and subscribe. Let me know in the comment box. If people are liking these, then I'll try and work my way through the rest of my binds. If you enjoy talking about GI Joe comics, then make sure that you check out our normal podcasts episodes. We're all bang up to date, reading through A Real American Hero by Larry Hammer, and we are also working our way through the Devil's Due series as well. So be sure to check that out every Thursday when the latest episode drops. And of course, if you want to find out more about the show generally, please head on over to talkingjoe.co.uk for all of the details. Laters!